Good morning, class, and welcome to Lesson 1 of the Get Good Academy. Today, we're just going to look at the introduction into the class, what we're going to be doing, why we're going to be doing it. So it's going to be a quick little video. It's going to explain the next coming videos. You may have seen them out of order, hopefully not, but we're going to be looking at different aspects of the Pokemon trading card game, and we're going to focus on some of these different skills and abilities that really separate the players who are like fine at the game from the players who are great at the game. So today, we're just going to go over the overview of what is the Get Good Academy, why am I doing it, and why you should be watching all of the videos. So let's go ahead and start with the purpose. Help everyone get good. It is that simple. We're looking at what separates a good player from a great player. What separates someone who goes to a league cup, a local tournament with 30 people, someone who consistently goes 3-2, maybe they make cuts sometimes. What separates them from the best player in the room who is always making cut, who is constantly winning them? Person who's winning regionals. What separates all of those? So there are two main targets that I'm expecting would be watching this video. If you fall into either one of these two camps, I fall into one of them as well, honestly, then I think you should watch and keep going with them because it will help you. Either newer players who may have been picking up the game on their own, they're figuring some stuff out. There are some of these advanced techniques that it does take time to get. Sometimes you get them from a coach. Sometimes you get them from playing more with friends. Sometimes you just figure them out over time. Some people get them immediately. Most of us, it takes a lot of work. So this is going to help to be a bit of a shortcut for a lot of us of like, this is something you should be constantly thinking about. This is something you should be doing. This is why you should be doing it. The other one, and this is one that honestly I still fall into, remind people things they should be doing every single game. There is a lot that you should be thinking about as you're playing the Pokemon trading card game. A lot of different moves, sequences, ideas, game plans, etc. that you have to constantly have in mind. And it's very easy to get lazy with them. Some of them you kind of forget you're doing after a while. And the fact you forget you're doing them makes you slop. And so this is also going to be for me. It's not just help you learn. This is to help remind me of a lot of these techniques that I know I do or I should be doing. And that, hey, keep in mind, do this, do this, do this, do this to hopefully elevate my game as well. So a little bit about me. Why would I be the one doing this as opposed to someone else? I am a high school teacher. I do have a master's degree in education. So in theory, I'm good at explaining stuff. If you've stuck around the channel, that might be why you've stuck around because you like the way I explain things. In theory, I'm good at it. I've been playing TCG in 2018, so a couple years, not as many as some of the other content creators out there, but I have a bit of experience in it. I've earned a Worlds invite both years that I've been playing 2019-2020 season and the 2 years I've been playing. And then I have done some other stuff. I day two'd the two regionals, or two of the three regionals that I went to in the 2019-2020 season. And then online, the biggest events, I did do well in 3 of the 4 Limitless qualifiers, all had over 1,000 people in them, as well as POG. I did well in that. I've done well in some of the smaller ones too, some of the other stuff. So you're wondering, why would I want to listen to this person about some of these techniques? What have they done? Between the degree in education, the playing Pokemon, I'd like to think that I'll be able to explain some of this stuff pretty darn well. So just give you an idea of some of the stuff we're going to get to. Some of it you already know. Most of you know watching this know that you should check your prizes. I'm going to talk about why, how to do it, give you homework, etc. But then some of the stuff that might be a little bit harder, prize mapping, metagaming. It says not losing. That one's actually really important. We'll explain more about that one. Sequencing is another one we're going to talk about. There's a lot of just little things. I'm going to try and keep each little lesson fairly short. So it'll be a new topic a couple days a week. My uploads are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Wednesday's the podcast. Be sure to check out the Lake of Rage podcast. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for the next couple of weeks, we'll have an upload of another short little mini class of like, hey, this is the skill. This is why it's important. This is how we can improve the skill, as well as potentially some examples. Now, some of the things will lend themselves better to examples than other topics will. But like I said, I want to keep it short, sweet, to the point of like, hey, this is this important skill. This is why it's important. This is how you should be doing it, why you should be doing it. Give us any examples we might have, as well as homework assignments. And this is the thing that I think is really going to make this valuable to everyone watching, again, including myself, is it's not just you watch someone and be like, oh, wow, they did the thing. I can do that too. But I'm going to actually kind of give you this, hey, every time you play a game, consciously think about this, consciously think about this, ask yourself this, play games with a friend with the timer off, in a voice chat and do this. So it's not just watch the video and you're good. There's going to be a little bit of work on your end, but that's why I think that this can help every single person involved, like I said, including myself, get a little bit better. I'm going to keep the video short, sweet, to the point, but they're going to each cover one of these major things that you should be doing. And the beautiful thing about the video, you can go back and watch them. If you enjoy this class, you enjoy everything in the Get Good Academy, a few months down the line, you can go back and rewatch them. It's not a major time sink. Like I said, they're all going to be fairly short, even though I can ramble quite a bit. I'm going to do my best not to, just for you. So I'm going to keep them short enough so you can go back in the future, rewatch them, and kind of be like, oh yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to think about this, etc. So what else? In addition to the videos, you can always ask any questions in the comment section, whether it's a clarification. If I say something and you're like, I don't get what you meant, ask. Please ask. Like I said, I am a teacher. It is literally my job to answer questions. I am 100% happy to do it. If it is a nice little simple question, post in the comment section, I can answer it. If you have a more in-depth question or you just want to chat with other people, including myself, about anything TCG related, feel free to jump into my Discord. It's in the description. I am 100% active in the Discord. I check it multiple times per day. I don't always respond because sometimes there's just not a reason for me to respond. But trust, I am checking it. I am active in there. I'm posting usually a couple times a day if there's stuff going on. So if you have more questions or anything like that, feel free to jump in there. This is the time where I'm 100% happy to help absolutely everyone, because we should all be working on the same things. We're in an awkward phase at the time of recording this, where it's like rotations coming up. IRL events still aren't back, and it's like, where are we at? There's no Players Cup 5, but there's no real life tournaments announced. Rotations coming and a new set's coming, but they're not quite here yet. What do we do? This is what I wanted to do. Other content creators going to focus on the post rotation. Check them out. I have also been watching their stuff. I don't want to jump in that same lane. I want to jump in this lane and say, how can we all get better at the game during this time? So when IRL is announced again, or a Players Cup 5 is announced, if IRL isn't, or wherever we're going to be, we can all come back and be better, stronger players. Hopefully you enjoy the Get Good Academy. I hope I enjoy making it as much as I think I'm going to. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoy it. Catch you all in the next video. Peace out.